My humbles in regards to the development of the Octo branch into the Reploid. And now, commencing video.
Hello there everyone, my name is the one and only Silverreploid CLE. How are you guys doing on YouTube? That's right, the Silverreploid / Inkling coming at you live looking fresh in the flesh on the net, streaming on stream. Welcome to another Q&A video. First things first, hope you guys are having a very blessed and safe Tuesday this far, and of course I got off to a very late start considering that, number one, I was sleeping for some time because the storm kind of made me snooze for some time, at least for a few hours or so to say. And number two, I had to run a couple of errands, and of course, number three, I know I should have said number three because, well, I did 3 things today that I accomplished, that I finally got out of the way at last. I cut my hair today, and of course, I feel like a new person every time I cut my hair, especially when I shower. But either way, guys, enough about me. Let's get started with the Q&A video. For those who submitted their questions, thank you all so much for submitting your questions, and I found some pretty interesting questions you guys sent to me. Well, all of them are interesting in this post that you guys have been sending to me ever since I made the post. Without any further ado, I should do everything in my power to answer them. But before we get to that, guys, for those who are new to the channel, thank you all so much as always for tuning in and, of course, giving the channel a very excellent glimpse. Please do not hesitate to like this video if you enjoyed. Leave your comments down below, and please subscribe for more content, especially by popular request, with the post notifications on. And with that being said, everyone, let's get started with our first question, starting with Spency88. I do apologize if I pronounce your name wrong, but he asked me, what inspired you to make a YouTube channel? Well, my big sister had a YouTube channel, but she only used it for like viewing videos and, of course, saving videos on her playlist. That was my first interest a while back, but as I saw people creating more and more videos and, of course, benefiting themselves after YouTube has offered a lot of amazing opportunities for most creators as of a certain year. That's when I started monetizing my videos and everything. And of course, I also seen where people also posted gaming videos, music videos, and of course certain vlogs and many other entertaining videos that kind of like enticed me and of course inspired me to create a YouTube channel on my own. Back then, I used to have a channel called Corey6496, and yes, Corey is my real name, if you will. And of course, the 6496 part, well, it's basically some of the characters that YouTube has decided to recommend to me to kind of like add to my username for my YouTube channel. So I transitioned from Corey6496 to Silverreploid CLE, where silver happens to be my favorite color. Reploid is because of the fact that I love the Mega Man and Mega Man X series, even though I mostly favor Mega Man X from time to time. And CLE, they're the initials to my real name. So from those times to now, I guess I kind of aged from like doing a lot more than I ever could ever since I first started my channel, even though I haven't done much ever since I created my YouTube channel like years back. I started to do a lot more on 2010, somewhere around December 31st. Then to around 2010, I think I either resumed the same channel or I started a new channel. I'm not certain what the outcome was at the time, but either way, that's when I started to like step up more and of course be my own person and of course create more based on mere inspiration and everything else. Next question comes from Rodent Fan YouTube. He asked me, if you had to choose one of the best Gmod Splatoon animators, who would you choose? This is a very tough one, considering that I've been watching a lot of amazing Gmod Splatoon creators like LizardReticle15, Alex Spider, or Corporal Alex Spider if you will, and Captain LizardReticle15. There are a lot of amazing Gmod users who've been animating Splatoon-based content, but the only top 2 that I can think of so far are both Captain LizardReticle15 and Corporal Alex Spider. But if I were to choose at least one who have inspired me to like do more Splatoon animations and such, even though I have been rather slow and doing the animations and whatnot, it would be Corporal Spider because, well, he's been doing a lot of crazy crossovers of many different characters and everything. Now, don't get me wrong, I love LizardReticle15's animations, but it was just hard to choose between the two. I think those are the only 2 I know so far. Oh, there's also Agent Arc. There's still Agent Arc that also do Splatoon-based animations, Gmod animations, but I still love his as well. But in short, I still love Corporal Spiders. But like I said, this is a very tough question. But at least I know many people that do Gmod, Splatoon Gmod. Charlie McAvoy, Boston Bruins, asked me, here's a question I ask you. Why is the Super Nintendo NES console compared to the other Nintendo consoles at the time? Well, different generations means different palettes, different styles, different gaming mechanics, and everything else that they have. Nowadays, this mostly applies to most consoles, especially for the PlayStation and Xbox. So different generations means different styles, and of course, different age, if you will, if I'm articulating this correctly. This is just based on my experience. And of course, thank you for wishing me a good Saturday afternoon. Go Blue from the University of Michigan. That's what Charlie told me in the questions. But thank you either way, Charlie, for the question, and of course, your blessing. David Beringenine1289 asked me, hi again, Silver. Sorry I couldn't make it to the other Q&As, but here I am again. So, what are your plans for summer vacation? Or if summer vacation has already started, what will you do? That is a very excellent question, David. I know there's one thing that I've been wanting to fulfill ever since one summer came about. That is actually doing driving class. Because every time I look at my tip card when I pass my vision tests, I ask myself unremittingly, when will I take the driving class? When will I take driving class? When will I take driving class? Slow and steady wins the race. That is the most important perspective to take into consideration, especially when it comes to doing certain classes or certain goals that you are wanting to fulfill, even though it may take some time. It's all about preparation and, of course, keeping yourself on your feet and whatnot and prepping yourself for whatever you have ahead of you. And, of course, that way, it'll be a walk in the park as soon as you first go for it. I hadn't heard anything much about the pandemic, but I've still been keeping on my guard and still wearing my mask. And considering that, I may decide to travel with family if my sister goes on vacation anytime soon. So that way we can, travel anywhere we like. Just to get out of the house more often. Honestly, I miss the Mother Nature. I miss going to the cabins that I went to one time when I was, real young. I wanted to experience more, but we've been there for I think about a few days or so, a few weeks or so, and just thinking about it makes me want to go back there again. It makes me miss it so freaking much. I just want to revisit the Mother Nature perspective of the whole thing. Not only that, but how the interior of the cabins look. They look freaking gorgeous, I tell you. If I kept the pictures of the times that I were at the cabin with family, I would definitely show you guys what they would look like. I even love how the ocean looked. It was a wide open space of massive water. And of course I had some amazing encounters. A praying mantis, and of course a humongous clan of daddy long legs. Next question comes from VictorVo2424, asking me, how was Sizzle Season and Big Run on Splatoon 3? I'm going to answer about Big Run. When it comes to Big Run, I don't really care so much about the higher accolades. They just give you statues and whatnot, depending on what position you have, the certain ratio that you've reached when it comes to grabbing a huge amount of salmon eggs. I have been very slow on salmon run lately because, well, it's the same old thing, but the only thing about it is it gets way more and more intense no matter the level. Now, my rank is professional +1. I was at professional +3. I know most people nowadays are grinding for the VIP and, of course, executive rank. Even I try to get there, but the only amazing and recommended tip that you can do when it comes to doing salmon run is do it with your friends, because one important key role is that communication is key, especially when it comes to playing salmon run. Now, when it comes to Big Run, honestly, I usually shoot for at least just 100 or so, because, well, I don't really care much about the other ranks. Even if you get bronze, silver, gold, I don't know. I don't care what rank you get. But for me, though, if I were to, go for it, even if you still clear the ways without reaching at least 100 or more, you still save Inkopolis or Splatsville either way. But honestly, in my case, I'd rather just shoot for 100 or more. That's only if I had the notion to go for more than just 100 per se. Now, as for Sizzle Season, it is a great season in spite of me getting my tail wiped out in the battles and, of course, trying out the new weapons and whatnot. I did rage a little when I did Sizzle Season because, well, I wanted to give the S Blaster 92 a shot. And, of course, many other new weaponry that they provided for the season. And thankfully, I had enough shut-in tickets to actually go for the new weaponry that they have. They look so amazing. And, of course, watch closely. Next question comes from Jeremiah Martinez, Cat and Vid 5275, and he asks me, have you seen the Mortal Kombat 1 trailer? Yes, I have. And who is your best characters in Mortal Kombat? if I were to choose at least my top 5, it would be the following: Scorpion, Cyrax, Liu Kang, Cabal, and lastly, Nightwolf. Super G Bros asked me, who is your favorite character in SMG4? Guys, I get asked the same old question every freaking time I do this freaking thing, but like I said before, it is, without any hesitation, Meggy. And the last question comes from Cool Production, and he asked me, are you going to make an animated series one day, or something like that? I don't know. That is a very excellent question. Now, truth be told, I have been slow on my story arc from when I started animating for Splatoon SFM. I was going to at least provide a story arc for the Ian Gems of Hope, where my siblings and, of course, a few other people who possess the Ian Gem of Hope like I do, considering that I'm the prime user of the Ian Gem of Hope, where there are more than just one protector of the universe, and of course the Ian's guide the universe, keeping it stable, keeping the whole entire galaxy in a proper stability, if you will. I was even asked when I'm going to make an animated video where I show you guys where I meet certain characters and whatnot, like certain, like for example, how I met Iris and many other characters that I've met along the way throughout the whole entire series in different realms, if you will. I was going to make that, but I have been very busy with a lot. But hopefully, at some point in time, I'll definitely get back on them. My animation mojo has been a little 50-50 lately, considering that I've been like making posters for most people for their birthdays and whatnot. And of course, another thing, my computer space is like, you know, almost at a certain minimum. But with the help of this, as soon as I get my adapter, guys, I'll definitely be doing a ton more than I ever could. And of course, provide more entertainment for you guys, because, well, you guys are the reason why I make these amazing things, let alone just my own reason. Because, well, don't get me wrong, I love to create, whether it's a video, whether it's an animation, whether it's music and anything else. But in terms of animations, I will definitely, hopefully, get back to doing that a lot like I used to, because ever since I've been doing SFM, there was this one point where my motivation just spiked up, and when I started to like create more based on amazing motivation, but for some reason it kind of like fluctuates. I don't know why, but I'm just hoping and praying that it won't last for a long time, because, well, people are gonna be like, where is this, where is that, and whatnot. I just gotta get back on my feet and everything, and of course get back to doing what I love to do best, and of course just continue being myself. And that's pretty much the key role, the most important key to doing certain things, especially when it comes to doing what you love and whatnot. Don't worry about the downsides and whatnot, just go with the flow. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. But even though I have been slow at that, but hopefully I will definitely get back to that. And of course, the anime series that I've been working on ever since I started doing SFM. So yeah. By the way, I forgot to mention that today marks 5 years since Octo expansion came about, so I guess this is both happy anniversary to Octo expansion, and of course happy birthday to Agent 8, both Vimo and Omi, because, well, both of them are very wholesome characters like the Inklings, and I freaking love Splatoon, and I'm very glad that I got myself to playing Splatoon. Splatoon is a very franchise that I cannot deny loving, because, well, there's just one... You ever get the feeling that you love a certain series and you just don't stop loving it? You never let go of the feeling of love for certain things that you love to look at. And that's how I feel for Splatoon. And I will never stop playing Splatoon. I will never stop animating Splatoon. I will not even stop doing everything I love pertaining to Splatoon, because I love Splatoon. I love it so much that I just don't want to let go of it. And that goes to you guys too. I love you guys so much. And if there are many things that you love, like a lot, like how I do for Splatoon, for example, don't stop loving it, because that's what keeps the ball rolling. That's what keeps the world going round and round and whatnot. That's what keeps the wheels rolling on the road, you know. But yeah, seriously though, happy anniversary to Octo expansion and happy birthday to Agent 8. Love both of them so much. I love the whole entire Splatoon series so much. So with that being said, everyone, this is where I will conclude the Q&A video. Once again, thank you all so much for submitting your Q&A questions. I really enjoyed answering them for you guys, and here's to another Q&A video. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one for now, and if you did, as always, smack that thumbs up button, because it really keeps me going, always keeps me going. Leave your comments down below, and once again, please subscribe for more content, especially by popular request, with the post notifications on, and of course, follow me on my social media links in the description, also my Twitch channel, And with that being said, everyone, there are more to come soon. This is Reploid slash Inkling himself, Silverreploid Ciali. I love you guys to the fullest, and as always, I'll see Reploids, Mavericks, Maverick Hunters, Sigma, Splatoon fans, I'm a Splatoon fan also, Inklings, Octolings, Inklings, etc. Everyone, in the next video, stay blessed, warmed, loved, safe, quarantined, fresh in the flesh, and off the hook. I will see you guys next time with Utopia. And before I really go, guys, a final presentation of one of my favorite Splatoon weapons. Even though I show you one of them, it'd be unfair to show you just at least one. So I got my Sakura Tetra Duelies, if you will. I know there are both dark and light Tetra Duelies in the game now. I was just thinking, every time I look at the dark Tetras or light Tetras, I think of these amazing duelies that I made. And of course, by the way, want to check out how I made these? Head to the information card, and yes, this is the DIY pair of the duelies I made based on my inspiration of Splatoon. You see, this is where I get this from. Massive inspiration of Splatoon. And of course, that's the reason why I made these, because, well, I made many weapons in Splatoon, and of course, the Dark Tetra Duelies is one of them, plus the Aerospray and the S Blaster. Kinda, sort of, I'm still trying to get a feel of using the S Blaster 92, but hopefully I'll get better at it. Since I haven't been using the Blaster that much, but I guess this is just a start. But I just love how the Super Scope looks in game and everything else, and based on my familiarity of the Super Scope and how much I love using it in Smash and whatnot. Not to mention, I used to play Yoshi's Safari on the Super NES emulator, and I kind of missed that game so much. But that's why I got these with me, and of course the S Blaster. I mean, the Super Scope in general, because, well, why not, right? Anyway, guys, fist bumps. Thank you all so much for watching this Q&A video. I love you guys. Have a very blessed and safe Tuesday. And as always, I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone. Hey guys, Silverreploid Ciali here. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. Please smash on the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new, and please turn on the push notifications. And also, please make sure you check out my other videos or any video on display and show tons of love and support for not only me, but to those who are also involved. Have a great one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!